I know no one's here right now, but climb up that. What the hell? Dude. Dude. What do I do? I also started recording like an hour before Minecraft Live because I know my recording they never I think never get to go
Yeah.
Oh, I see what I have to do. I was about to say, I don't really want to be here. Like, I want to go to the palace, but, like, I still want to do other stuff before that. Like, more stuff, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. That's what I was trying to It's stuck on this plate down here for no reason. That's right. Are you not full screening? Okay. Why is this full screen? That's weird. No, I don't want. Why is OBS full screened? Okay, that's annoying. It won't unfull screen until I close the thing. Well, that's stupid. I'll just do GD, I guess. Yeah, whatever. I know. Okay, there we go. Why is it so wide, bro? I'm not good at Geometry Dash in any way. I just couldn't think of anything. Let's see. Kinda suck. Trying to see these notifications I'm getting. Okay. Oh my god, I can't play this game. Here. Geometrical spacebar being so weird. What the fuck? I just suck. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. Figure out where the spikes are. Some more secret coins. God, why is it full screening OBS? I'm not even on OBS. Stop full screening OBS. What the fuck? I do a bit of Deltarune, I guess. I don't know if my game saved from last time. I'm hoping it did. Well, no, it didn't. Oh yeah, use arrow keys. What are the controls? Enter, right? I mean, I already know what's happening. I'm just gonna follow it. He's gonna cry. Mr. TV Man. Yes, Mr. TV Man. He's fun or he sucks? He's fun. So where do we go? I mean, it looks beautiful, but then there's find that torn up flower. Ah, here we go. What's this? Yeah, I have no idea where I am right now. Back on track. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm so confused. This it? What is happening? that. Not bad. Valuation. Was your antenna? Alright. Be safe. How does this turning out? What is the lantern? This, bro. Picked up a lantern to my lanterns. You dropped a lantern from your lanterns. What's over here? You know what? I'm gonna come back there later. Okay. Now I've got my shift control. Oh, it's live in an hour. Okay, I did not realize that. Okay. Oh, there's a viewer. Hi. How's it going? I'm just doing Deltarune until stuff happens. I don't know. Z action X to quit.
Alright.
was so close. Z rank. Wow. Shift key being weird. Gonna follow them. Can I? No, I can't. I don't know what to do. I can brute force this, probably. Yeah, I don't really want to, though. Oh my god, bro. Bro. Shoot, did not mean to enter that. It's not 1, 2, 3, then what is it? 7, 2, 3? Oh, it doesn't go up to 7. What is it then? Oh, wait, I see it now. Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense. Just stupid. It's 2, 1, 3, and not 1, 2, 3. Yo, what the? Oh, wait. Two, two, 5. That's a change of. That's kind of wrong, but okay. Why do I walk like that? Minecraft Live starts in 9 minutes. Do a bit of this and then I'll start with that stuff. Let's play a couple rounds of duels. I didn't do anything there because I was being dumb. Is that the Lorax, bro? Bro's a sweat. Bro is such a sweat. He's a Lorax is a sweat at these games. Already here, bro. What the fuck was that? Nah, I'm not playing with a sweat like that. I'm sorry. I'm not. Playing with crazy ass sweats like that is just not fun. accidentally pressed my zoom key. I was like, what the fuck? I felt like my FOV changed to like 90 after that, but no. Go block off the right side or not. What are those crazy ass bow shots, bro? Yo! Yo, what is this sudden skill, bro? Yo, bro. No. We're not doing that. God. So one time I was playing a game of Bed Wars, and there's this guy that was saying in chat, like saying something about, like, everybody else in the lobby, being peasants. I'm just like, bro, you are not the center of the fucking universe. He's just like, shut up, you stupid non. Bro. Alright. That was just kind of stupid, but it was funny at the same time.
Oh! That just spawned. What the heck? Anyway, how are we getting these diamonds down?
进地狱看看，地狱不会也是钻石的样子吧？希望有木头。哇，又是钻石。想像以上にすごい建物やアイデアが次々に生まれて、ペコーラ自身もと驚くことばかり。準備や運営はめちゃくちゃ大変だったけど、ファンのみんなと作り上げたあの空間は本当に一生の宝物になったべこ。
No, like you can like pick mushrooms off it with the shears.
I totally watched all that. Alright. I still think they should set this for the stuff. all is subject to change. Wow, that's crazy. They have the fonts.
Welcome to Minecraft Live, coming to you from the Mojang office in Stockholm, Sweden. Get ready for a show featuring insights from the team, never before seen game drops and lots more. The features we're announcing today will have you diving deeper and fighting smarter than ever before. I'm Jens Bergensten. I've been working on Minecraft for quite some time. I've got loads of Minecraft memories, too many to share here, but attending the fancy premieres of a Minecraft movie were definitely one to remember. In London, the classic red carpet was made of real grass. Getting the chance to walk it was super fun, but even more special was to see so many of you come together and share a real-life Minecraft moment in the cinemas. Our community really made those movie showings their own, just like they've done with our games since day one. Every year, the Minecraft community grows bigger than it's ever been before. To all newcomers, welcome to the world of Minecraft. Lots of you love playing creative and survival mode as our vanilla team designs it, and that's great. And many of you have been modding the game in universe-expanding ways. We also noticed that more and more players are using marketplace content to play in their own way. No matter how long you've been playing or what you're getting up to, it's you, our community, that drives us to create. From all of us here at Mojang Studios, a huge thanks for inspiring us for all these years. You can see examples of this inspiration in the game drops that we're showing off today. We're always taking notes and keeping a close eye on your feedback as we develop. You really do help shape the future of the game. On the other hand, it's also important that we expand Minecraft in ways that you might never have expected. We want to make our world more interesting, creative, and charming. And thanks to our amazing developers, we're not short on ideas. As I mentioned earlier, more players than ever are taking their first steps into the world of Minecraft. So here's a quick tutorial to help any newcomers.
Hi everyone, welcome to this guide to Minecraft. There is no right or wrong way to play. We all start off the same. Trees are made of wood blocks and can be broken with your hand. You'll need a crafting table, so break your wood into planks. Make sticks to craft one of the most iconic tools in all of Minecraft. The pickaxe. A camel. Oh, it's Jens. Hi, Jens.
Hey, how's the tutorial going?
Good. A camel just scared me.
Yeah, they're really sneaky.
Right, well, I guess I should start mining now.
Remember, don't dig
Yeah, I got it. Bye! Let's go down and find some mines. And the fastest way to find them is to dig straight down. Whoa, this is one weird mine. Wait, what's happening? It's shooting me! Pause. I'll just look this up. Let's see. How to fight blue thingy with eyebrows. No, that's not it. Wait, is this it? Oh, no, not that. No. Wait, is this even the same game? Wow. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, beat that zombie. I don't even know what I was looking for anymore. Okay, last one. That is enough internet for today. You know, there's no right or wrong way to play, but there are too many ways for one guide to cover. Just start exploring and experimenting. But if you don't know where to begin or you get stuck, there are plenty of tutorials out there, made by the community for the community.
My name is Agnes and I'm the game director for Vanilla Minecraft. And the main reason we make Minecraft is to spread as much happiness and inspiration as possible. We want to bring smiles. And the game drops gives us a chance to do so more often and in a sustainable way. And I find that really precious. So far this year we have released 2 game drops and we got 2 more on the way. First is the Copper Age, which many of you might be familiar with. And a bit later in the show, we will be revealing an entirely new drop with features you haven't seen before, including a new mob. But more on that in a bit. First, let's take a closer look at the Copper Age, a drop you will be playing very soon. In fact, it's coming next week. Like many of you, the shells are one of my favorite features from the Copper Age. And when we first started to think about the concept, I was mainly excited about the very convenient hotbar swapping. But since then, we have seen players using it in so many creative ways we didn't think about, like furniture and lots of neat architectural details. I actually dusted off my very dear architectural dictionary to be able to talk about all these clever uses of the shelf. So I now know what words like entablatures, frieze, and pilasters are. But we don't have time for all this architectural terminology. Let's hear from our lovely devs.
So the Copper Age is coming in just a few days, and it's going to expand quite a lot what you can do with copper in the game.
Copper is abundant. I always find, much more copper than I do coal or iron or other precious materials when mining.
So we always saw copper as a decorative block, and that's exactly what players have been using it for. They've been building amazing statues and amazing cities, amazing buildings. But now we're going to introduce some more uses for copper. Now we can use it to craft tools, armor, and also the copper golem, which I'm very excited about. It'll be the first mob made out of copper.
So the Copper Golem is a new sort of friend to have in your base who's going to go through and help you organize your very messy chests, if you're anything like me. Move items from the copper chest you put things in into nearby normal chests with similar items in.
So the copper golem, it's pretty small. It's a lot smaller than the iron golem. But my favorite thing is the way we've animated it, with its limbs like clicking around and the way its head turns. I absolutely love it.
And it's really cute now with the eyes lighting up when it's active, the noises it makes.
In my head, it sounds way more like a beep boop robot than it actually does in the game, but it's like, wee, beep, beep.
What really, really adds the cherry on top is the sound effects from Sandra. They just really make it feel like something's alive in your base.
Starting to work with the sound on this, I wanted the fundamental to be like metal stuff, but with a hint of something more playful.
This could be a good spin sound, I think.
The Copper Golem doesn't have this ambient, idle sounds that it just makes when it walks around like most mobs do. So the personality would have to be in its movement. I wanted to create a voice of these like metal sounds.
The Copper Golem spinning its head, and it's like something like this.
I recorded my own voice for the hurts and death sounds.
It's actually me.
Dying. Don't hit them. Unless you want to hear my voice.
As the copper golem makes itself comfortable in your base, over time it's going to start oxidizing, turning into all the different copper states.
And when it reaches the maximum oxidation, it will eventually freeze into place and turn into a statue.
One neat thing that I know we both like is the fact that different statue poses will emit different redstone signals when you hook it up to a comparator.
So using that, you can make these cool like password locks to your vault in your base with all of your loot in, where you need to have like sitting, standing, running golem, and then the pistons will open and your chest is right there.
And of course, you can bring it back to its moving, sorting self by scraping that oxidization off, so it's not permanent.
There's more to this job than just all the copper. We're also adding the shelf.
It's a functional block where you can put items on display, and you can also, in its powered state using redstone, do like hotbar swapping for the first time in Minecraft.
We wanted players to be able to display all their treasures and trophies, similar to an item frame, but then you'd always want to take those items down, so that's why we added the powered shelf for swapping with the hotbar. But players have not just been using it to display.
Y'all, if you did or didn't see that, it looked like
It's a building block. So seeing it being used as like part of these big constructs and for like skirting board around a wall, I think is building with a very like Minecrafty feeling to it.
It's something that players have been craving for a long time.
Yeah, a lot of good builds coming out with it. The Copper Age is just days away, and with this we want to sort of fulfill copper as a full material tier, adding armor, weapons, tools.
And it's introducing, dare I say, the new cutest mob in the game with the Copper Golem.
Ooh, you're very wrong. What are you talking about? The cutest? The Golem? Are you forgetting the Happy Ghast?
Oh yeah, I am forgetting the Happy Ghast. That is a cute one.
Happy Ghast. It's so happy. Who's that big marshmallow with a smiley face? It's very, very friendly, but takes up all your space. It's Ghosty. Who's that floaty friend cube with its many limbs? Look at these dangly things. It's a Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do-do. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do-do. Craft yourself a harness, we'll go for a ride. Grab some of your friends, let's travel far and wide. Drifting through the clouds on our flying map we float. There's even room to party downstairs in the boat. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do. From the nether, wearing leather, buff and tether, all together. Soaring so high, clouds will pass by. Rise up, let's fly and chase the sky. Chase the sky. They are Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do. Happy Ghast, Happy Ghast. Do-do-do-do. Chase the
As Jens mentioned earlier in the show, your creativity never fails to amaze us. Let's meet 3 community members who, like millions of others, are using Minecraft to create something far beyond the game.
My name is T. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Sweden. A friend invited me to a server, and since he lives so far away, I wanted him to see where I'm from. So I just started building my hometown Falun, but with a twist. Falun in the year 1920. Very often I would sketch imaginary buildings, and when I build in Minecraft, I use the same kind of process as with my sketches and drawings. So that inspired me to doing architecture. If Minecraft wouldn't exist, my friends, my career, the people I know now would have been so much different.
For some, the in-game world is a way to showcase their creativity, while for others, it's a source of inspiration.
My name is Travis Smalley. I make art that translates on and off of computers and finds its way out into the real world. It all started with Minecraft. For instance, in block prints, you carve out a square in some kind of asymmetrical fashion, so that depending on how you rotate that block, you're going to get a different pattern. Very similar to in Minecraft, the glazed terracotta, and depending on what direction you're facing when you place the block, you get this different kind of pattern. pattern that happens out of it. Minecraft is inspiring in a number of ways. The thing that stuck out for me was how expansive this idea was, that every world was procedurally generated and different. World generation was also coming up in my art as I started to use chance and randomness more. The decision is coming from you, but you don't know exactly what the output is going to be, has been really exciting for me.
Creativity takes many shapes and sometimes opens doors into worlds you never knew existed.
Hola, soy Akumadre y soy una streamer de Minecraft. Comencé a jugar, que mis hijos son streamers y siempre estaban detrás de cámara y el chat pedía que me presentara y que yo hablara y que jugara. Lo primero que hice fue en pleno directo conocer lo que era un creeper. Pienso que Minecraft es una comunidad que puede ser muy positiva. Me he encontrado en diferentes situaciones que me han podido dar la posibilidad de ayudar a muchísimos chicos y chicas. Los que adopté son todos los que han ingresado a jugar conmigo. En este momento tenemos un survival. Ya que vamos a sacar una foto. Puede ser que lo que haya cambiado es darle menos tiempo al tejido.
These stories are just a tiny peek into the endless creativity that defines our community. So keep building, creating, and exploring and see where it takes you. Now, a first look at an upcoming collaboration. It's time to reveal a brand new, unseen game drop that we are planning to release later this year. These features can make traversing the Minecraft world more varied, interesting, and fun. And fun is important. I've already hinted that the new drop includes a mob. And to find it, we must leave the surface and sink into the depths of the ocean. It's almost like a hidden world, both calming and thrilling. Down here, among shipwrecks and seagrass, our creature drifts in stillness. Its shape and color might remind you of a shell that already exists in Minecraft. The drow seem to be particularly fond of it. It might take some underwater exploration, but if you're lucky, you will see one of these floating into view. The Nautilus. So, the Nautilus is a new underwater mob you find in the oceans.
It has a very cool motion. It sort of uses its tentacles to propel forward, and it has a similar movement to the Happy Ghast, so it has an abrupt turn.
It's like the Happy Ghast of the seas.
Whoa.
There's one thing in particular that is really cool, I think, with the Nautilus, and that is that you can tame it, and when you have tamed it,
you can ride it.
Yes, the Nautilus is a mob you can ride on, and in order to do that, you first need to tame it, and you use pufferfish. And then you need to put on a saddle, and then you can control it just how you fly around with the Happy Ghast, but underwater instead, of course.
While you are riding the Nautilus, you get the super cool effect, the Breath of the Nautilus effect.
Which means that you can be on the Nautilus without having to get oxygen, because it pauses the oxygen bar.
You're on your Nautilus and you can build like your underwater base, and yeah, you're gonna be safe.
So the Happy Gas made it easier to build in the skies, and the Nautilus will make it easier to build underwater.
I can see players doing triathlon races with the various mounts, Happy Gas, horses, Nautilus.
Yeah, and jumping over rings and stuff like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna move in the direction you're looking at, right? The direction you're aiming your camera. But not only that, you can also dash while you are riding the Nautilus, which means that the Nautilus will like dash forward, which is super cool underwater. Like it allows you to get around faster.
So if you are, for whatever reason, looking straight up out of the surface, you will jump out of the water and then afterwards back down again.
Which is very fun to do.
Don't do it near land.
No.
And there is Nautilus armor, so you can put on armor on your Nautilus. For example, you can have like a golden Nautilus armor and a diamond Nautilus armor. There is also a zombie Nautilus.
The zombie Nautilus is green compared to the regular one, which is like normally a bit more orange, more golden.
The zombie Nautilus spawns with a drowned on top of it, so it's quite scary.
Yeah, you get the drowned with the trident, throwing tridents at you, and then the Nautilus charging at you. So it's yeah, quite a deadly combo.
It is. I think it's really neat that you use the pufferfish to tame the Nautilus so you can ride on it.
And if you have two tame Nautiluses nearby each other, and once you feed it, they will produce a baby Nautilus.
And it's also pufferfish that you use to make water-breathing potions. So it feels like this kind of Minecraft logic that pufferfish is the thing that unlocks breathing underwater.
So, the Nautilus is not the only thing we are revealing today. In fact, let us leave the oceans and instead go visit a crafting table. Because with 2 sticks and 1 ingot, you get to create something very new.
Spear? Yeah!
The spear.
The spear is the first tier weapon we've added in a very long time. It has 2 modes of attacking.
One of them is a jab, and the other is a charge. The charge attack is something that does damage based on how fast you're going. So the faster you go, the more damage you deal with it.
Once the spear is lowered, then it's gonna be still, and this is the ideal state of the spear because it's gonna deal damage, it's gonna deal knockback, and it's gonna dismount. Then the spear starts shaking, then you can no longer dismount targets, and eventually it drops down. It can still deal damage, but no knockback. And finally it raises back up, and then you have to lower it again.
It's kind of like the spear is really heavy, so you can only hold it like for a while and then start. And right, also like the better tiers are even heavier, which also makes sense. Yeah.
Like players are gonna be able to do a lot of different things with the spear. Like I'm thinking jousting, but you know, horse jousting, but why not Nautilus jousting?
Jousting in the sky with Elytra. Or attacking from the sky with Elytra.
Jumping down off the Happy Gas and then flying into your enemies.
So like thanks to the dash attack and all the timing and like the velocity and the angle, this definitely is a weapon that requires some like training and skill to be really good at, which I think is really fun. It adds a depth and I think it's gonna unlock a lot of really interesting PvP opportunities, for example.
You're not the only ones who get this new weapon.
So the zombie horse now spawn with a zombie holding a spear in its hand. And the zombie horse will also spawn for the first time in survival mode.
So it's already pretty dangerous going around at night, but now there's gonna be one more danger because there's gonna be zombies with spears on zombie horses. Zombie squared, a lot of zombies.
So, to recap, this future drop comes with the Nautilus armor, zombie Nautilus with round on, of course the spear, and also the zombie horse. So it's kind of mounts and like mounted combat that connects it all.
And the name of the drop will be
Mounts of Mayhem.
This drop is planned to release later this year, but you will be able to try out this feature soon in Snapshot Beta and Preview.
We are, of course, very excited to see what you will think about it and then to see kind of what you all do with all these features when you can playtest them.
Minecraft continues to get bigger and better. We've shown off the Copper Age game drop, which is coming soon, and a few of the features from Mounts of Mayhem, which will be in testing in the near future and due to release later this year. We can't wait to see what you create with the new features and your upcoming underwater adventures. It takes me back to the update Aquatic, only now you'll have one more pointy stabby weapon to play with. For more on both game drops, stay tuned for the Deep Dig after show. I've heard a rumor that I'll be facing off against the cheerful Minecraft expert, Tubbo. It starts right now.
Welcome to the Minecraft Live Deep Dig After Show. We'll be exploring some incredible Copper Age creations by Shovel and Mogswamp, as well as playing with the brand new Spear and Nautilus from our upcoming game drop, Mounts of Mayhem, with Tubbo. As always, we'll also talk to Jens, Agnes, and Linda and get the inside info firsthand. And we're gonna get started right away with a challenge. So one of the really fun things about the Spear was the ability to do jousting on horseback. So we have built this jousting arena, and you are going to each attempt to knock each other off the horse. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Let's get going. Agnes, will you count them down?
Okay, ready, set, go.
Okay. I gotta time this right. Yeah, okay. Jousting!
Oh, I did too. Oh,
we both missed.
Go again.
Okay, yeah, loop around. Here we
yeah.
go. I'm going right against you this time.
Oh no, they're going head to head.
Head on. Head on.
Oh, you got me.
Oh, wait, we got each other.
Yeah, we're even.
Oh, we both got each other.
Both hit. One more.
Oh, here we go. Oh! Really well done. Okay, we're gonna come back to the Spear, but first, let's do some introductions.
Of course. So hello, everyone.
I'm gonna end the stream here, but yeah, that's cool. Alright, anyway, I'm excited for the stuff. I hope you guys are too. And I'll see you guys later. I have a video that I'm gonna upload, so yeah, all that jazz. Alright, see you guys. Wow, it's streaming for 2.5 hours already? Damn. Alright, see ya.